Thunderbird. Wow, we opened up with it too. Wow, Thunderbird Cerulean, that's great. And we got Nessie. I'll probably kick it off with the Lord of Darkness, but we're really looking for some OTKs here. Paladions. Alright, so just gonna make one boss monster and have one negate. That's like their best turn 1 play. It's Azneys Reborn, okay. So he doesn't go as minus because he's able to kind of resummon it. Salmon and Grapes? No, Salaman Great is it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's a newer one. They just came out with the fusion for it, but yeah. So he just basically just special summons and he adds a Crusadio. I'm just gonna make it unaffected by card effects. Ooh. I'm sorry, why did he activate one of those? I think he might have messed up. Oh. That's it, you didn't even equip anything to it, dude. Unfortunately, too many allures, I guess, right here. But it's fine, because we can draw first. And then decide to get rid of something. Oh, definitely don't want double Nessies. In fact, I really don't need double Cerulean either. There's a combo with Lucent, but... Oh, Card Destruction, that's a really good card. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and be able to all their effects. So we're going to go ahead and pop the back row. And this is a trainable. Well, he got a Kaiju, so that's what he had in his hand. I'm going to add any danger card. Now, I already activated the effect of Thunderbird, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for Bigfoot here. It's like one of the more optimal plays. And then we're going to get the effect of Cerulean, but I'm not going to point it towards, like, obviously his Link Zone. So it forces me to discard any card. I'm going to go ahead and go for Brow. I was going to be able to force myself to be able to draw another card. Card Destruction, very, very good new card as well. But yeah, oh, Popping Solemn Strike is huge too. So like, the reason why Thunderbird actually works so well in this is because it lets you just get rid of like one extra card, and then you just go for OTK. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of Brow. Brow's going to activate its effect. I'm going to draw one because it was discarded, and an additional one because it's Cerulean. And wow, we just got the gates. That's also pretty good. Dang, I'm drawing 20 of the Danger Zone. Maybe running 3 was a bad idea. But anyways, in this instance over here, I'm probably just going to trade in. Usually I don't trade in Bigfoot, but Bigfoot can still be useful in the graveyard for the other smaller Danger Road card that lets you special summon it out of the grave. Making it level 8 can still help. So we're just going to basically go through a bunch of stuff. And we can go ahead and just grab this, might as well. Because let's just pop a card. And so we're just go ahead and pop, get rid of his Crusade, get that out of here. Can negate another effect if he wants to. Oh, but he already protected. Okay, it's still good to get rid of that protection card because that's not something I would really want to deal with anyways. So now that that's out of the way, we can go ahead and throw down this. Go ahead and activate the effect of this. Banish the Brow. Go for the Rainbow. We got Snow Gates. Just dealing is that thing too. Also another option. Ooh, another Thunderbird. Okay, that's good. Good stuff indeed. Anything? I have another gates as well. I don't believe we have a Grapha in the graveyard yet, but I also don't have anything to like just summon it. This will be an excellent card just for later on. In this instance right now, because I don't have a Grapha in the graveyard, I might as well just get the Grapha, throw down the gates, just so I can get rid of his card. Oops. Oh, we gotta activate the other one. Actually, what I can do, try to get some extra RNG in here, right? It's 50-50 chance. Let's see what the luck gives us. Wow, that was pretty good. So we got our card out. So Graphic's gonna let us pop a card. Do I care about the back row? Not too much. Getting rid of this is gonna be huge. Because he already prevented, unless he has 2 Sacred Trees. And then we can go ahead and get rid of it. Normally this deck can OTK quite well, but you can see like it popped a warning, which is great. I mean, this does technically block, but a lot of times what's going to happen is, actually we still have the effect of this gates, although there's nothing, I mean, it'd be really RNG with this. But generally what you do is you Cerulli them. Unless he has Called Hunted, which I doubt if he plays, but like, the only thing that would hurt me if you just brought back Archlord, but the Kaiju, okay. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. So to get rid of all monsters, and basically he'll have a monster that has a little bit more attack than us. We'll be okay. I would say that's not a huge. Oh, the Rescue Cat. That is actually pretty dang. I mean, you can't just Danger Zone that. It's a real unlucky top deck. A Rescue Cat, dude. Oof. Major oof, man. Big oofs. Might have to RNG some stuff, but we'll see what he makes, because usually he'll get something and equip it to it. Alright, so what's this one do? Oh, it's just damage. Okay. That's how the sniping looks. Alright, thanks, Fallen. We'll definitely check it out. Yeah, double Danger Zone might be as much as I need in the deck, but because if I top deck another Danger Zone, I'd be salty. Dino Wrestler, that's a great card. Dino Wrestler is like an easy out to like everything, but like the problem is with his hand, it's just so like, oof. I think we should Danger Zone. We should just RNG it, boys. Oh, we got lucky. So we got that. And we also got Grapha over here. We just straight up sacked this guy, like 1000%. Alright, so when a monster on the field that was special zone that activates its effect. Okay, so like obviously that, I mean, I can just get rid of it with I do need to get rid of that though. Get the other effect of the Jackalope as well. So we're gonna go ahead and special summon any monster from deck, but keep in mind though that it will have to be in defense position, unfortunately. But this card still has decent stats. Also, it's level 8. Dino Wrestler is also level 7, which is a fantastic card. So we can go ahead and just special summon this card, which is just a great little card here. We're gonna go ahead and hit it up with a Pot of Desire. So I'll explain some of the combos, but this is more of like I guess more of a grind game. Oh, we got a Rainbow over here. And if this card is discarded by an opponent's card effect, you just special summon it. But it's so good when it's special summoned the other way. Now, in this instance, I mean, I'm probably just going to go for some extra draw power here. So we're going to go ahead and just banish. It doesn't really matter which one except for Grapha. That's the only card I don't want to. I'm just going to do it so I can draw a card. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's in my favor. And at the end of the day, I can still just pop that, and then that's a 100, so I mean, it's gonna suck if he hits one of these, but I want the best chance. Okay, so we lost Darkworld dealings, but that's really not that big of a deal. Go ahead and summon this, and we get to draw a card. He doesn't actually have any cards, but because Bigfoot is 8 and Thunderbird is also 8, it allows us to go straight into a lot of different cards that would just disrupt him. I'm going to actually have to activate the Dino Wrestler effect. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of him, and we're going to go ahead and get rid of this card. Is this kind of another protection card? Oops. I don't think we're going to. Oh, dang it. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, we would have made the Galaxy. So what the Thunderbird really does is allow us to go into some other plays. But that was more of a grind game. I actually do have some replays. Dark Sanctuary OTK, what the heck is this? Okay. Well, I think the file actually got changed because I might have updated the card. But this was just like some early testing. But that was, again, more of a grind game than like a faster game. But I wanted to briefly explain some of the stuff in the deck. And obviously, Thunderbird, it did help us pop a card. So this is the new danger card. We were just testing it out in this build. This build might not be optimized. It's just a deck that I was kind of messing around with. But it is kind of fun. And it is definitely a decent deck at the end of the day. Not running any hand traps, just as a heads up, because you don't want to have them as dead cards. The only hand trap I technically play is Dino Wrestler Pinkatrops, but like you can just summon it, so it's really easy. It's actually one of the best cards, and I'll be making a video talking about this card specifically, but it will be a staple in every single Yu-Gi-Oh deck, maxed out at 3, I promise you. It's such a great card. But what the new Danger Thunderbird does do, because it is going to be a secret rare, I just want to get some gameplay footage of it, and it just being a level 8 is actually quite nice for the deck. Now, I was going to show you guys a replay, but I guess it errored out. But basically, what you can do in this deck is you utilize Cerule's effect. And we did use Cerule, but we ended up going for Brown, which let us draw 2 cards off of it. However, ideally what you want to do with Cerule is actually hit Rainbow. Because Rainbow is a level 7, and also Nessie is level 7. Also, you have your Jackalope as well as Chupacabra. One gets it from the deck, and one special summons it from the graveyard. So either one, whatever you want to go for, it allows you to go into Big Eye, which is a fantastic card. This card is also level 7, so it actually gives you a lot of options for Big Eye. But this basically pops one potential back row. Majority of people in Yu-Gi-Oh now, they only play like Solemns for the most part, depending on the deck, right? So you used Thunderbird, all it does is pop a back row. It pops a set card, alright? Bigfoot pops face ups. This pops
Coming up,
face downs.
This 53-year-old is bringing
Thanks for the candy, man.
Let's play you cheeky scrub cap ads.
Then we have the Grapha, but thank you for the donut, Elvis. But I'm going to go ahead and explain the deck, then I'll wreck you, no problem. But Grapha over here lets you pop anything. So it really lets you just get rid of any problematic card. Or in that instance, the Paladion guy, I would not have been able to pull off the easy combo. So the easy combo in this deck, Snow obviously serves out everything. You have Rainbow and Cerule. Okay, so Rainbow, Cerule, and Thunderbird, like it can be lots of different variants of just popping one. All it really does is pop one, but it's a 2800 beater. But basically, you want Rainbow and Cerule. The rest of them can be kind of mix and match, right? But basically, when this card gets summoned, it lets you pop all of your opponent's monsters via the effect of Cerule, okay? Just a heads up, you have to discard Cerule. Cerule then special summons this from your hand, then you special summon this, and you get rid of all spawn traps or all back row. So the whole goal of this deck is to kind of pop things. Murmurals probably do it better, probably do it much faster, but I wanted to give you guys the gameplay of the new Secret Rare Danger Thunderbird. That's kind of the goal of this video, and we definitely summoned it. But it is also level 8, and that actually helps out quite a bit with this deck for a lot of reasons. Grapha is a free, like, 8 anyways, and like I said in that instance where the guy quit on me, I was going to end up with a number 38, which is another level 8, rank 8, that is quite good to summon when your opponent has to top deck. This is an excellent card. But nonetheless, yeah, you pop all of their monsters or all their spell and trap. But you're going to do the monsters majority of the time, because this will pop like the one solemn that they have, which literally was like perfect. In the video, we popped the one solemn. It's always, you always hit the one solemn, then use OTK, which is really easy to do in the Danger archetype, because Bigfoot's 3000. Okay, so let's say we summon the Cerule. This I would say is like the most difficult part of any of the combos in here, which the combos just activate all the cards. It's easy. But basically, you Cerule Sometimes you get rid of all monsters. Okay, bam. And this card will die. It was your own card. It doesn't really matter. So Rainbow has 2,500 attack. It could be technically cloggy in some instances, but you have like 3 allures. You have a lot of like draw power in the deck. You could probably draw desires honestly too, but I just really like opening up with it. But Trade-in will proc the effect of Bigfoot as well, which is actually quite nice. But yeah, so Rainbow over here pops everything. It's got 2,500 attack. You summon this as another 28, and then you have Grapha. And again, remember you destroyed all your opponent's monsters, or maybe like a back row here, maybe a back row when the first Grapha came out, unless you of course trade in it. It's the easiest OTK. This is like so common for the deck to do, and it doesn't have to be these specific 3 cards, but it can be any variant of just like 3 cards. In fact, I would consider running Regeki in this deck as well, just because Thunderbird pops the 1 back row. This can pop like 1 monster, maybe can protect itself or do something. But then you have the rank 8 plays after your play. Like let's say they protect themselves, they have something else. You have access to the other cards. This card just gets rid of random problematic cards. It's great. But you have Felgrand. You have access to Big Eye a lot easier. Because Rainbow is also level 7, which actually works quite well with Nessie. Because before, with Chupacabra or Jackalope, you would special summon Nessie defense mode. Because this one forces you to summon it in defense mode. So you would end up with like a Nessie pass. But now, with Rainbow, you pop all the monsters. Say maybe one of the monsters can't be like destroyed, whatever. You snatch steal that thing with Big Eye, and then you basically win the game. But it just allows options for rank 7s. The extra deck probably could be something I can actually edit. But I just wanted, again, the whole point of this video was to just showcase off Thunderbird. And that was a perfect example. And we didn't even OTK. But the OTK is so simple that you'll just play the deck and be able to do it all. Again, you just Rainbow Cerulli. Like I said, I had to replay save specifically so I can go over it, but whatever. Anyways, so I'll mouse over the things. There's basically 3 copies of like everything, minus the Pancatrops. But yeah, so we got 1 of those, and then again going back to 3s. Now we have 2 copies of Nessie, 1 copy of Lucent, which I would completely drop. That was for a double Cerulli combo, which yeah, don't run that. It was kind of more theory crafting, because this is a work in progress. If you guys got suggestions, we'd love to hear them. But we got 3 copies of Snow, 2 copies of Chupacabra, 3 copies of Brow, 2 copies of the Jackalope, Morphing Jar, and Card Shrug. These are almost auto wins for the most part. 3 Cerullis, triple Allures, 2 copies of Dragged. I don't know how I feel about this card. It was a great card like few patches ago, or formats, right? But I don't know, it is draw power tactically, and you can just force them. It's not a bad card, just sometimes when you have multiples it can be kind of bad, especially if you don't have the variety. It does happen. We got double desires, double trade-in, 1 card destruction, triple dark world, triple gates, triple danger zone. I don't know, sometimes this card can be really good, other times it could be not very good. I don't know, maybe 2 would be an optimal number. You know what card I honestly really like is Dark Smog. I really wish it was discard 1 card. That would actually make it so much better. But Chupacabra is the only danger target that happens to be Fiend. But as far as the extra deck, the only things that are important are going to be these cards. The rest, I would say, just don't worry about. You really need this card as well, because you can variety into Borreload, which actually does help quite a bit with, like, you know, obviously those like monsters that are just immune to everything. You just make this. These are the only cards I would consider important, and the rest, whatever. Honestly, you could probably fit in some extra cards. Let me know what you would add in the comment section below. But again, the goal of this deck was supposed to be Thunderbird, and yeah, I don't think this deck is going to be like super good, but I just wanted to give you guys that wanted perhaps to see Danger Thunderbird in action here, because it is going to be a secret rare in the newer set. But anyways, if you're watching this on YouTube, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button to see more Yu-Gi-Oh decks, regardless of how good they are, because at the end of the day, I don't know if I would consider Danger's S tier, but no, those Darkworlds were one of the best decks at one time. Maybe it will be good when we get more support for the Danger archetype. But thanks for watching. Peace out. We have a good one.